Welcome, absolutely everyone, to Broke and Gaming. I'm your co-host, Shea.
I am your other co-host, Dan. And hey, Shea, what have you been playing recently?
Well, Dan, it's been the comfort foods again. I'll be honest with you, haven't really strayed outside of my go-tos the last month or so. I've been playing a lot of Oblivion, the Oblivion Remaster. Really enjoying that game.
Mm-hmm.
Balls deep in that one right now. I finally got a set of armor that is equivalent in armor rating, at least, to the armor of the Crusader. So have been gradually phasing that out so I can eventually start the Dark Brotherhood questline. Friend of the show and frequent commenter Aaron did remind me that you just need to do a pilgrimage to get that blessing back.
Also our resident Elder Scrolls expert.
Listen, moving forward on the Delvebound show, I'm just any lore questions, I'm just deferring to Aaron.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, I do a shit ton of research for the show, but
you know a ton.
I do.
Aaron puts us all to shame.
Aaron knows so much that it wouldn't surprise me if one of his electives in college was Elder Scrolls lore. And
he went to the College of Winterhold.
Of course. So I am working my way through Oblivion. Right now I'm trying to gather all of my recommendations for the Mages Guild, which is wild because I fucking never use magic.
For real.
Yeah.
It's the thing I've always used the least in an Elder Scrolls game.
Yeah, for sure. I have been running through my Mages Guild recommendations because it coincides with a quest in the main story where I have to go to every city anyway. So I'm just I'll knock these out while I'm in town getting aid for Bruma. So that's what I'm working on. I'm working on those simultaneously, picking up some random side quests because I talk to fucking everybody in town. So that game's been really fun. I think I'm up to about 60 hours in that game. Maybe a third of the way through the main story. So
it's weird only because I feel like there was so much fanfare around Skyrim. Oblivion is, I think, just as good. I don't know why it doesn't have the same amount of love just in the zeitgeist as Skyrim does.
Let me stop you there, Dan. Have you ever been to a little place called Reddit?
Well, yeah. I try not to, but I've been.
Oh, man. They fucking hate Skyrim on Reddit. They say that... I think for a while it was Oblivion is the best game in the series. And then once the remaster came out, everybody was like, oh, no, Morrowind's the best one. And it's okay.
Yeah,
so
Reddit is just a
cesspool.
Of contrarians. That doesn't... Yeah.
Of garbage human beings. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I think Skyrim is a little bit better. I think the dungeons feel a little bit more... I know that they're not, but they feel more randomly generated.
Yeah.
Procedurally generated. That's the phrase I was looking for. I shouldn't say that. They're not... They don't feel more procedurally generated, but they are more varied than the Oblivion dungeons.
Less samey, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for example, you go to an Oblivion gate, you enter that shit. As soon as you get into the main tower, it's exactly the same all the way up. You know what I mean? Every mine is roughly the same structure in Oblivion. Every fort is roughly the same structure. Every elven ruin is roughly the same structure. And that's not a bad thing. They're all really fun, But I think Skyrim has a little bit more variety on offer. Don't crucify me in the comments. I know that's, I guess, a hot take, according to Reddit, again.
Well, when we establish a Reddit presence, which will be never.
What are you talking about? I pick fights on there every single day in the Elder Scrolls subreddit.
With all 5 of your burner accounts. There's a...
I'll stand on my main for that one.
Oh, fair. I'm not a big Smosh guy, but if I just have YouTube running in the background, occasionally it'll bring me to these Smosh read Reddit stories videos.
Okay.
And even though it's a major thing on their platform where Shane Top just reads random stories from Reddit that he finds, and there's like two panelists like kind of commenting on the stories. They talk so much shit on Reddit, but have probably made
oh my god, yeah, sure,
hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not more,
exploiting it, yeah,
on exploiting it. But they're like, but I would never be a Redditor. That's fucking crazy,
girl.
It's the best.
You're literally a Redditor lurking in this. Come on,
yeah,
that's what you're doing. Come on.
But they allow for it. It's fine.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, probably about 60 hours deep in that game.
Hell yeah.
Just a quick update on Colony Ship, a game that I talked about, I think 2 or 3 episodes ago.
Yes.
I was having a really good time with it until I got to this part in the main story where you just you can't advance unless you have a certain level in a certain skill. And to allow for different builds, right? You would think that they would give you like a party character that has that skill if you don't, right?
Yeah.
No, this fucker, this milquetoast blonde white man who came along with me has the exact same skill set as I do. And it's just like, did you think people were going to be like, oh, computers, that's where it's at. Yeah, we're going to sink all of our points into computers. No, dog, what are you talking about? So anyway, I'm locked out of advancing in that game for the time being. And it's like deep into an area that I already had to like save scum several checks to get through. So I'm like, fuck this shit, man.
How do you rectify that? Like, how do you like...
Oh, I don't play it anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
That's honestly, that's what's going to happen is like either I have to go, like I have to backtrack 2 hours worth of gameplay, or I like start over knowing that like I should really sink my skill points into computers and shit.
Fuck that. And you can't like just recruit somebody that has good computing skills?
No, I can't. No, because if there is a mechanic for that where I can just pick up a mercenary, right? It exists in the town that I would have to backtrack to. Do you know what I mean? So like I'm so far out of the way that like what is the point? Do you know?
Yeah.
And it's
All
not
right. Well,
it's not like bonus stuff, you know? It's like you have to unlock this elevator to get further into the place that we told you to go to. And if you don't have computers 3, it's not going to happen. And it's like, well, I don't have computers 3, so like, what are we going to do? You know?
Wow.
And it sucks, man. It sucks. I
rip in peace, I guess.
And listen, I am not a skilled enough gamer that I am excluding the possibility that I did something wrong or went down the wrong path somewhere, but it doesn't feel that way.
Right.
You know? So...
But also, like, if you're going to make your game... Okay, so using Elder Scrolls as an example,
sure.
There are workarounds for specific things like that. Like, if your lockpicking sucks, maybe you have a better skill in, fucking name any one of them. Where it's like, if you can't do it this way, like, you can do it this way. Like, it plays with your build. You know,
there's a way for everybody to
This
get
is
through
just
it.
like, no.
No. If you didn't do this, fuck yourself.
Fuck that.
Yeah. So I think
that's awful.
I'm probably going to end up going back to Wasteland 3, which is a kind of a similar concept, but with more party members. So a better chance of advancing based on my party members' skills. So anyway, just wanted to give it. We hardly ever revisit games that we've played before, so.
Oh, I say I'm gonna, and then I never do.
Anyway, how's Aiden 100 Heroes going?
I'm sure it's on the hard drive. Just chilling.
Oh my god. The big one has been Oblivion. I did start another Skyrim playthrough because what can I say? I'm fucking addicted, man. I know I've said this before, but I am making a genuine effort this time to be a magic-based character. Like I forewent? Is that a word? I didn't pick up.
I understand the context.
Yeah, I didn't pick up the
I feel
martial
like that's fine.
armor. Forewent, I think, gets the point across, right?
Like past tense of forego. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't pick up the martial based armor on the way out of Helgen, and I am wearing robes right now, which is crazy for me.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So really, I think this playthrough, I'm really gonna fucking buckle down, figure out what the enchanting skill is all about. You know?
Commit to the bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Before I only used it to recharge weapons that I picked up in the world. So gonna learn something new this time around.
Right on.
I will say Magicka use in Oblivion, I think, is better than Skyrim, where in Skyrim it's either a spell or a shield, and in Oblivion you don't have shouts, which honestly hasn't really taken a whole lot away from my experience in the Elder Scrolls world, but
yeah.
But your Magicka button,
always underutilized shouts.
I must have as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Other than like dashing.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I used it that much.
Do you know this is horrible. This is really exposing me as a fake Skyrimmer, I think. But
oh no.
Do you know what I use the dashing shout for most?
What?
It's getting anywhere when I'm over encumbered.
Oh, for sure. No. That not the explicit reason to have that? Like
when I've lost my horse and I need to get to my house to drop off my
100%.
equipment, that's what I use that shout for. All the guards are like, hey, you need to stop doing that. And I'm like, do you want me to take 4 years to get out of your city? Come on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that shit one bit.
Yeah.
Until you have a homestead, yeah, fuck that. You're dashing everywhere.
Yeah.
Wind sprint, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm right there with you.
Yeah. There's 2 more things that I want to talk about real quick. One of which real quick because you know what? All right, sorry. I forgot about this game. Do you know how I always or every like 4 or 5 months I'll send you a message and I'll be like, "Hey, is Fallout 4 the one that I hate?" And you're like, "Yes, Shay, that's the one that you hate." Do you know what the one that I don't hate is? Fallout 3. And so I started another playthrough of that shit because I had a fucking Xbox 360 copy of it. And you know what's backwards compatible on the Series X? Fallout 3, baby. So
well, I think that was a strong reason as to why you ended up getting a 360 as a prize tier at one point in life, because I think Fallout 3 specifically was something that you had mentioned, like, I really wish I could play this again.
That does sound like me, because I would have already bought Skyrim on 4 different consoles by the time I had retired my 360. So
yeah.
But yeah, I really like that game because
it's good.
You don't need, like, they don't give you power armor like way too early in the game, and then they're like,
it's not reliant on
they don't give it, they don't
all.
give it to you, and then they're like punishing you for it. You know what I mean? They're like, hey, you can either be fine with radiation or you can never move. You know, it's crazy. So I'm playing through that. I won't go into too much detail on that because I think I've talked about it before, but I'm not very good at the Fallout games. In addition to hating for.
What about them do you feel you're not good at?
Okay, if I'm being honest, it's knowing when to save.
Okay,
because I'm like I'm just like going about my day to day, right? I'm just like, oh, here's an abandoned shack. Oh fuck, there's death claws in there, and then I'm dead. And fucking 4 miles ago is the last save that I have, which actually is a nice segue into the last game that I want to talk, or the next game that I want to talk about, which is called S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Shadow of Chernobyl.
Okay,
and the reason,
give me everything on this because I am not at all familiar with this series.
Oh boy, this is okay. So this is it's not a trilogy per se. It's a base game, and then they had like 2 kind of standalone DLCs that came out for it in 2007, 8, and 9. All right. So 2007 is when Shadow of Chernobyl came out. All right. 2008, they put out a prequel DLC kind of standalone game. 2009, they put out a sequel to the prequel. It's a whole Borderlands thing. This is it is a 2007 game for sure. It's a first person shooter. Yeah, first person shooter with the color palette of a game that wants to kill you all the time.
Sick.
Yeah, so I recently got mauled by wild dogs because I couldn't see where they were in the brown background of the world. So that was cool. And then I died fighting a handful of insurgents. That makes it sound like it's a tactical game. I was just fighting bandits, basically.
Some dudes.
Yeah, with a backup team, by the way, who did fuck all to help me, right? There was, I think, 7 guys in the little town that I went into to rescue this dude. I killed 6 of them. The last guy killed me. So what did they do? You know?
Right.
They're like fucking 5 of them just standing around, you know? But anyway, S.T.A.L.K.E.R Shadows of Chernobyl it's fine. You know, it's a 2007 shooter for sure, but it's fine. Except that I am now used to games autosaving like every 5 minutes or so.
Especially that genre.
Yeah. Not so in this game. The only save that I had was right after I wake up after the opening cinematic.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, dude, I lost about 4 hours of my life.
Holy shit.
And honestly, like
You're basically doing a permadeath run accidentally.
Yeah, no, for sure. I died and like I couldn't even be mad. I was like, you know,
That's on me.
I did quit the game immediately after I discovered that, but I was like, you know what? That's my fault. And in 2 weeks, I'm going to come back to this game and forget that I played it at all, and we're going to try again.
Sick.
So, yeah, that's S.T.A.L.K.E.R Shadow of Chernobyl.
Right on.
So like I said, the first game came out in 2007. The second game in the series, S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, came out last year. So
Wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was doing some research into the developer. They are a Ukraine-based developer, so you might understand why getting games out is a little tough right now. But yeah, they 17 years between S.T.A.L.K.E.R and S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, which, you know, I mean, we're not far off for Elder Scrolls 5 and 6, so who am I to judge? But the last game that I want to talk about, Dan, and I did message you about this, and you didn't reply, so I assumed I would have to talk about it on the show and expose myself. But it is RuneScape.
Oh, I had actually meant to.
Motherfucker. And now I've brought it up on my own. Yeah, I also didn't realize that old school RuneScape was different. I mean, I did, but like it didn't occur to me while I was searching for it. The new one, quote unquote, came up when I looked for it on Steam, and I was like, this is probably the same, right? It looks the same, just about. It is slightly smoother, as I found out, but it's fun, man. I don't know what to tell you. So
Never played a single second of RuneScape.
Yeah, no, I played a little bit in, I want to say like 2010, maybe? Probably,
Okay.
Actually, probably around the time that S.T.A.L.K.E.R Shadow of Chernobyl came out. Was when I was playing RuneScape.
That's fun.
So,
like, I understand the basic tenets of what RuneScape entails, and I feel like I've definitely watched like people make videos about it.
sure.
But I've retained nothing in terms of like why it is what it is. I just recently had a conversation. I know somebody who has a friend whose like sole mission in life is just to ruin children's experiences on RuneScape. Like just I don't know
And
why this is a thing.
This is a person that you still talk to?
I don't know the person that does it. I know the person that knows the person.
Sure. All right.
Yeah. Like,
they suck. I just want that to be my official stance.
Has had parents call somehow and be like, please leave my child alone.
Oh my God. Dog, re-examine your life.
Why? Yes.
Oh
correct.
My God.
I just wanted to put that out there. Fuck that person. Don't even know his name. I would drop it if I did. But fuck that guy.
Yeah. It's also crazy to me. It's also crazy to me that children are playing RuneScape in the year of our Lord 2025. Like, that is a nostalgia game at best, you know?
Sure, but like, it's not like it's a graphic massive difference from fucking Roblox. Like,
oh no, listen, I'm not saying it's not appropriate for children. What I'm saying is that Roblox exists, I guess. You know what I mean? Like,
sure, where you can do apparently anything. Another game I have no cultural reference to other than it's real popular.
Yeah. My confusion is that it's RuneScape, you know, not that it's why are they playing RuneScape? It's because it's like, well, it's RuneScape. It's who cares about that game anymore?
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
So anyway, that was the last one I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Dan, what have you been playing?
Oh man, I've played some interesting stuff this month. You know, since we last recorded, whatever time frame that was. So the first game I actually start to finish in like 2 days was a game called Sword of the Sea. Well, there's a reason. So
it's a 10-minute game.
Sword of the Sea, a few hours. So Kit and I did this kind of like not couch co-op, but like she really digs games that are just the visual wonder sort of thing. Like, it's why we love Gree. It's why we love the follow-up to Gree. Sword of the Sea it was made by the guy that made Journey, and very similar. So Matt Nava left that game company, which was the company that made Flower and Journey, and founded Giant Squid, who put out Abzu and now this Sword of the Sea.
Oh, Abzu. Yeah.
So it's just kind of like really cinematic puzzle-based platforming experiences. It's not. There's no combat system. It's just
The Witness.
I mean, not
as psychologically damaging as The Witness. Perhaps.
Oh no. This is very 100%. This is more much more uplifting.
Sure.
Like across the board. The big difference between this and some of the other games that they've done is that kind of the main mechanic is this sort of like hoverboard situation where you're riding this like mythical sword, and you can do like fucking Tony Hawk tricks and shit. There are these mini games within where you have to like get a certain like point score, and they have like in-game equivalents of like half pipes and pools and shit. It's so pretty. It's so much fun. Just a real cool, chill out, relax game. And it was I think, day one free release for PlayStation Plus for if you have a PlayStation 5. It's not, I mean, it visually not a huge step up from Abzu or even Journey, where it's that like you can see the polygons, but it's not. It doesn't take you out of it.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like it's the visual style that they've chosen.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Did that in about 2 days. Again, it's just a cool thing to experience. Like, the gameplay is just what it is. Like, it's not super technical. It's not, you know, it's more about the experience than the gameplay itself.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
Just real quick, I don't want to get too into the weeds about this. Just for my own knowledge and continued formation of an opinion, how much does that game cost?
$30.
Okay.
On Steam. I mean, that's here's the thing. A certain game just came out that has drastically changed my opinion on what games should cost.
Yeah.
But we're going to get into that next month. Because Jesus Christ, the whole industry was just put on notice, but we're going to have to put a pin in that for right now.
Yeah.
So part of last month's free games for PlayStation Plus subscribers, like the free monthly like keep it forever games, was Stardew Valley, which you had finally mentioned. Like maybe this is the time to get into Stardew Valley. In a weird fuck you a little bit to to our good friend Concerned Ape. They also, at the same time, put up a game called Coral Island for free, just as like a, here's a thing to play for a while until we pull it. And it is everything that people love about Stardew Valley, just done kind of better in terms of graphics, in terms of options, in terms of like...
Sure, IP theft,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, because there's even
I want it out there. I want it out of
not
my mouth
wrong.
first. I want it out of my mouth first.
But also, like, Concerned Ape just kind of stole from other farming sims. Like,
No. No. Dan, my sweet summer child. No.
None of them ever existed.
No.
Stardew Valley is where it's at.
No, what are you talking about? Animal Crossing? Who's ever heard of that game? Come on.
Animal Crossing.
Those are not one-to-one comparisons.
Harvest Moon, which has been around forever.
Moon, yeah. I had a Harvest Moon game on my GameCube, so
yeah, that shit's been around for a long time.
My hands aren't clean in this argument.
No. Those games are fucking unplayable now. Every time I'm like,
horrific.
You know what? There's a new Harvest Moon out. I'll check it out. It's so bogged down with like procedure.
Yeah.
It's the worst. They're so bad.
Yeah.
Well, Coral Island takes the exact formula about what makes Stardew Valley so cool and just amps it up. Way deeper character development with all the townspeople, a bigger variety of townspeople. Every single thing about it is just like, we can improve upon this marginally to like exponentially. It's so good.
Who's the developer on that?
So it's published by Stairway Games, which I'm not familiar with as a studio.
Published or developed?
I think both.
Okay. We're casually doing a B&G Classic episode right now.
Okay. The publisher is Humble Bundle, which...
all right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any real moral issues with Humble Bundle, I don't think. But I think it operates kind of the way that Image Comics used to, where it's like, hey, we're just putting it out. You own your shit. Like the way that Todd McFarlane kind of like established, like, we don't own the characters. The artists own the characters. I think Humble Bundle kind of runs like that, and I'm cool with it if that is the case. I feel like that's true. Maybe I'm wrong. Fucking sound off in the comments.
I'll tell you this. Looking at their website, it wouldn't surprise me if this was 2 people. Oh, it's not. Oh, look at that. Damn. It's like 60 people work at the studio.
And this is, I think, like is this like the only thing they've done so far?
127 people. No, they have a game called Fun Guys Swarm.
Oh, okay. Whatever that is.
Looks like a mushroom-based MMO.
Dope.
Yeah, their website is horrible. I'll say that much.
So one of the 127 people on is not a web designer. Got it.
Not pulling their weight for sure.
But no, man. Like this game is so clean. I love Stardew. This is just the next evolutionary step in what that genre is, and it's real good. If you're a person that enjoyed Stardew, I would implore you to check this out. Like, it's also, in terms of options, way more varied relationship wise. The choices you can make as far as relationships are much more interesting. And they also let you date motherfucking mermaids, because there are mermaids in this one. You can become a mer person. You can date mer people. Why not?
That's your thing.
It's the one thing that we all knew was missing from Stardew.
Just going to put out my official stance is to continue to support the one guy who makes Stardew Valley.
I mean, I look, Nothing against him whatsoever. And they also pay homage to him. Like, it's not like they are actually like, fuck you. Like, they know full well who paved the way for this. I don't think there's any ill will on either side of this fence. And also, he's working on the Chocolate Factory game that he's been teasing for like 5 or 6 fucking years. So he's got his hands full. It's fine. And that'll be the killer for all of them. Like, nobody will play any of these anymore because Chocolate Factory game comes out. But, okay, so the last game I played this month that I can talk about, how do you feel about the Psychonauts series?
Never played it.
Do you have any experience with any of it?
No,
okay.
Never played it.
Are you familiar with the concept of them?
No, but I can see from your play history on the PlayStation app that we're going to talk about Psychonauts too.
We sure are. So...
Just to cut through all of the questions about me not being familiar with anything to do with this.
That's fair. So the first game was kind of it's one of those indie darling type of situations where, like, you either really loved it or really fucking hated it. The first one came out in 2005. It was a Double Fine Studios game back before they were, like, really, really established. Like, this is kind of the game that put them on the map. Mm-hmm. It is ugly as sin. It is so heinous looking. Even the remaster is, like, pretty rough. The camera doesn't work great. Like, I for sure got motion sickness the first time I played the original game. But the charm and the inventiveness and the voice acting is kind of what carried that one into, like, this cult status. Mm-hmm. Richard,
yes, it's good. It's a good thing that video games don't need to be technically sound.
Look, it is the big complaint with that. I think kind of across the board. Like, in the first game, there's a level where you are a kaiju, and it just controls so poorly.
Sure.
And they know that, and so, like, they took everything that they learned from that and applied it to this one. Mm-hmm. Double Fine got bought by Microsoft Game Studios a few years ago, but they were right in the middle of kickstarting Psychonauts 2, so they were like, look, yes, we're under your banner. We made a promise to our investors. We will be putting this out on every platform available. Like,
sure.
So it's the only game that I'm aware of that when you load it up on a PlayStation, it says Xbox Game Studios. It's very odd. But Double Fine, like, stuck to their principles. They did right by the people that invested in the game and put this out. So the main character is voiced by Richard Horowitz, who is, I mean, you'd probably know him best as either Billy from Billy and Mandy or Zim from Invader Zim.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Very specific voice.
Yeah.
Kind of not a lot of range, but he's super good at the thing that he does.
Yeah.
That's your main character. It is the more toned down. Like, it's not the extremes of Billy or Zim.
Yeah.
But it's so very clearly him.
Yeah.
And the series is basically like you are a cadet in a psychic agency. They go on missions. They, do whatever.
It's an Inception prequel.
You go into people's minds for sure. And, like, they've done a really good job of like, there's literal, physical, emotional baggage that you have to, like, sort. You find the tags for the bags, you find the bag, you pair them, like, throughout these platforming levels. It's a 3D platformer with a lot of puzzle elements, some, like, pretty crisp combat, especially in this second one. Like, it was fine in the first one. It is really good in this one. The whole thing is just, like, full-blown atmosphere, weirdness, and charm, which is kind of what Double Fine is best at.
Sure.
Like, their gameplay is always kind of okay. The weird ideas.
You're doing a great job of selling this studio to me.
Okay. Look up the Double Fine catalog and see if there's anything on there that you've played, because they've put out a bunch of, like, really cool indie shit. It's just so much of it is, like, incredibly niche.
Oh, Rad. They put out Rad.
We did Rad, yes. Which, like, even for the genre that it is a part of, it's kind of not normal. Like, it's a lot of really cool ideas crammed into a I mean, that gameplay was pretty tight, if I recall, from our episode about it. But, like,
Yeah.
the concept is what carried it, not the gameplay. Like, having the mutations be part of your leveling up
Yeah.
was the really interesting idea in that. Brutal Legend is the one where people, like, I think probably look back on most fondly, and it's not a great game. It's just, it was a cool idea, and Jack Black carried, like, it was the height of Jack Blackness.
Sure. I'll say this, near the bottom of their catalog page, they have a game called Middle Manager of Justice. So they're not all hits, is I guess what I'm getting at.
They were an indie machine for the longest time. Like, it was actually interesting that Microsoft bought them because, like, they didn't have any, like, huge hits. Psychonauts and Brutal Legend are probably, like, the two biggest titles. Outside of, like, would you have known about Rad had we not randomly stumbled upon it in the game store?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think I would have. Yeah.
Definitely not.
I think they did that weird, like, Russian nesting doll game too. Like, it was a bizarre puzzle game where
stacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where, like, you couldn't progress past certain things unless you were, like, the conductor, but the conductor had to be bigger than the doll that you currently were, and then you absorb, like, you jump into his body. That game was bonkers.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
So good.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Really cool ideas. I mean, The Cave is one of my favorite indie games ever, and I don't even know if I don't know where it's available, but I'm having a ton of fun with this. Like, they had a bit of a reunion. Like, the dude that plays Gur in Invader Zim is in Psychonauts 2 as, like, a clone character that you can kind of create, and, like, just kind of plays it like Gur, and it's very silly. I watched an interview with that guy. That guy is a true blue weirdo, and I dig it. It just dawned on me yesterday. I'm like, I think that's Gur, and also, what is this man? And I found out, and I wasn't disappointed. Shout out to that guy whose name is weird.
Yep.
Do you have it in front of you?
No, I don't. I don't. Oh, wow. You were not kidding.
Yeah.
Known professionally as Ricky Simmons with 2 Ks and an I at the end. But I'm guessing Rosarick?
Rosarick, I think that's your best guess. I think I don't know what else. His wife is named...
That's a fucking sick name, by the way.
Rosarick? Hell yeah,
Rosarick?
it is.
Yeah. Tavisha Wolfgarth Simmons.
Yeah.
Is his wife's name.
Tavisha Wolfgarth is also a super dope name. They both sound like Skyrim characters.
Yeah.
You would not be surprised if you ran across a Rosarick somewhere in Tamriel.
Rosarick Simmons is a Breton, and Tavisha Wolfgarth is
Nord for
Nord,
sure.
A Nord who calls Rosarick a milk drinker for sure.
I hope that's their at-home dynamic. But yeah, it's just a fun, dumb game. The only thing about the Psychonauts series is I don't know who the target audience is meant to be. The art style is...
Well, it sounds like the target audience is people who watched Invader Zim.
It's me specifically, I think. Yeah. Because, like, you know, just from having been around video games for a long time, certain things that get included will fuck with your rating. There's alcohol, cigarette use, and whatever in this game that is, like, on its face very cartoony. Like, I described it as to somebody the other night as, like, almost Camp Laszlo style art.
Sure.
Eyes are not equally proportioned and or positioned. Like, everything has, like, a kind of lumpy sort of feel to it.
Like Invader Zim?
Not unlike Invader Zim. Like, I think everybody
sure.
was... Like, the side characters in Invader Zim were, like, less proportional than your main characters.
Mm-hmm.
But not unlike that, yeah. A little bit Joan and Vasquez. Like, having that go from the PlayStation 2 graphics to the PlayStation 4/5 graphics and having it be, like, a super polished version of still kind of ugly drawn characters is very funny. because they did the same art style. It's just everything moves right, and like the textures are correct and updated, and like it just looks uglier.
Yeah.
In the good way. I don't know how to just. It's weird, but yeah, super weird, inventive game style. The mindscapes that they've created for each one of these characters is super detailed, really well thought out. The gameplay is kind of, with every Double Fine game, the least important thing about them.
Whew. Okay.
It's not that it's bad, it's just that's not what you're playing them for. Like, you're...
Sure.
I feel like everything I played this month was experiential and not... I just realized that. Other than the thing we can't talk about because we're talking about it next month, which was all gameplay.
Sure, yeah.
Everything I did was
I feel like I know that we had pretty similar takes on... Well, we'll get to it.
Yeah. That's a next month project.
Yeah,
but that's pretty much it. Like, I mean, I sunk so much time into next month's game, and I had to put a stop to it just because I was gonna. I so rarely 100% anything, and I'm pretty close to this, like way closer than I was to the first game in the series, just because it's so fucking crisp. But we will get to that. I think that'll just about do it for us today, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, before we tease beyond our means here.
I'm champing at the bit.
I know, dude. I
want to talk about it so bad. I'm so excited for you to play it. It's gonna be great.
Dog.
So stoked.
I'm gonna be the third wheel this episode, no matter what.
Well, that's if we can schedule this right.
No.
We're hoping.
No matter what.
It's gonna be me and me.
Yeah, and I'll just be quiet.
Dialogue.
I'll just be quietly here saying, yeah, every 30 seconds or so.
Oh, wait, that's there? Oh, crazy. It might be, but I think as much as you like the first game, I think you're going to get sucked harder into this because I want to say so much and I can't right now. Okay.
Yeah.
We got to wrap this up.
That's not what we're here for. Yeah.
I'm going to spiral otherwise. Okay. Well, as always, you can find us on social media. Who does which part? I'm so... Things. We are on stuff.
Blue Sky, Instagram.
Yeah, those things where we post. I don't even want to take this clean because I'm getting myself.
Call cheap codes.
Yeah, I'm genuinely like so excited right now for the next episode that I can't even focus properly.
Yeah.
Cheap codes, custom artwork for every episode.
For every B&G classic episode
style.
That we do. Yep. We got it. Yeah. I'll just do a re-record of this clean for me. Off of this record. No, I'm kidding. If you want to share the show, you can do so with our hosting site, which is currently anchor.fm/bngpod. I'll be honest with you.
It'll get you there.
Been looking into some alternatives.
Ooh.
If you would like to see me stream occasionally, and generally Skyrim, one of the most talked about games on this show, you can do so over on Twitch, which is twitch.tv.
Not one of the, without question, the most talked about.
Twitch.tv/BNG podcast. And if you would like to watch all of those streams since, I want to say last summer when we started putting the episodes up there in perpetuity, you can do so over at our YouTube, which is youtube.com/@BrokeNGamingPodcast.
And if you'd like to send us an email for any reason, you can do so at brokengamingpod@gmail.com. We take game suggestions for our B&G Classic episodes, as well as commentary on either this show or our Delve-bound episodes, which we're so far ahead of what the feed is, I can't even tell you.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
We've got so many banked. It's really fun. If you even moderately give a shit about either TTRPGs, the Elder Scrolls universe, or just like Shea and I as people, you absolutely have to check out our Delve-bound episodes.
Yeah, for sure.
But
selfishly, I put so much effort into those. Please check them out.
the prep that Shea has done. I know we just shouted out Aaron for their knowledge, but like, boy, oh boy, Shea has really carrying the torch here for what is one of the most fun TTRPG experiences I've ever had. But yeah, that will just about do it. Hey, Shea, what are we playing next time?
Well, next time, Dan, we've teased it enough. We're going to be covering the follow-up to Hollow Knight, Silksong.
Motherfucking Silksong, baby.
And hopefully we will have a special guest for that episode. But until next time, goodbye, absolutely everyone.
Goodbye.